Hello dear students, myself Ganga Bhosle, your statistics teacher. Today we are going to learn remaining examples of binomial distribution. Here example 4, the output of a production process is 10% defective. What is the probability of selecting exactly 2 defectives in a sample of 5? Here we are given that probability that output is 10% defective, that is 10 divided by 10% means 10 divided by 100, which is equal to 0.1. This is our probability that the output is defective, which is equal to P, which is equal to 0.1. So we get probability that output is good. Here we have defective, probability that the output is defective, that is 0.1. So from this we calculate Q, that is 1 minus P, which is equal to 1 minus 0.1, which is equal to 0.9. So we get P is equal to 0.1 and the value of Q is equal to 0.9. Here we write required probability is equal to what is the formula for binomial distribution? NCR P raised to R Q raised to n minus R, which is equal to, here we have to find out sample of 5, that is the value of n is 5. So 5 C, the value of R, that is 2. Here we have to find out 2 defectives in a sample of 5. So we get n is equal to 5 and R is equal to 2. What is the value of P? P is 0.1. 0.1 raised to R, that is 2. Q 0.9. N minus R, that is 5 minus 2. 5 minus 2, which is equal to 5 factorial divided by 2 factorial, 5 minus 2 its factorial, into 0.1 square, 0.9 raised to 5 minus 2, which is equal to 3, which is equal to 5 factorial divided by 2 factorial into 5 minus 2 is equal to 3 factorial, into 0.1 its square is equal to 0.01, into 0.9 bracket cube is equal to 0.729, which is equal to, this 5 factorial we can write it as 5 into 4 into 3 factorial divided by 2 factorial is equal to 2 into 3 factorial as it is. 0.01 into, we write this as it is. Then 3 factorial get cancelled and 5 into 4 divided by 2. 5 into 4 is equal to 20 divided by 2, which is equal to 10. So here we get 10 into 0.01 into 0.729, which is equal to 10 into 0.01 into 0.729 is equal to 0.0729 9. This is the probability of selecting exactly 2 defectives in a sample of 5 is nothing but 0.0729. Okay. Now, we see next example. Example number 5. The telephone company reports that among 5,000 telephones installed in a new subdivision, 4,000 have push buttons. If 10 people are called at random, what is the probability that exactly 3 will be talking on dial telephones? Solution of this example is probability that a telephone has a push button which is equal to 4,000 divided by 5,000. 4,000 divided by 5,000, which is equal to 0.8. Here we consider this value as Q. Then from this Q is equal to 0.8, we calculate the value of P, that is probability that a telephone has not push button, which is equal to P, which is equal to 1 minus Q, which is equal to 1 minus 0.8. 1 minus 0.8 is equal to 0.2. So, required probability that is exactly 3 will be talking on dial telephones. Probability is equal to, same here we use NCR P raised to R Q raised to N minus R. Here the value of N, what is the value of N? N is equal to 10, here 10 people, and exactly 3 will be talking on dial telephones, that is the value of R is equal to 3. So, here we get 10C3 P raised to, that is 0.2 raised to R, R is 3, and Q raised to N minus R, that is 10 minus 3. NCR, that is N factorial divided by R factorial into N minus R, that is 10 minus 3 factorial, into 0.2 raised to 3, which is equal to 0.008, into 0.8 raised to 10 minus 3, which is equal to 7. 10 factorial divided by 3 factorial into 10 minus 3, which is equal to 7 factorial, into 0.008, and the value of 0.8 raised to 7 is 0.2097 into this 10 factorial, we can write it as 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 factorial divided by 3 factorial, which is equal to 3 into 2 into 1, that is 6 into 7 factorial, into 0.008 into 0.2097. Then 7 factorial get cancelled, and 10 into 9 into 8 divided by 6. 10 into 9 into 8 divided by 6. We divide 10 and 6 by 2. So, we get here 5 into 9 into 8. 72 divided by 3, which is equal to 70. When we divide 72 by 3, here we get 24, 5 as it. So, 24 into 5, 5 4s are 20, 5 2s are 10, 120. Okay. 120 into 0.008 into 0.2097. So, we get final answer 0.2013. Okay. This is our probability that exactly out of 10 people, 3 will be talking on dial telephones are 0.2013. Okay. I hope all of you understood these two examples. Thank you.